Okay, we are in the garage. This is the second panel. The main principle outside by the electric meter is the main panel. That makes this the second panel. What do we got going on here? We've got a gap around the panel that's wider than 1/4 of an inch, okay? Or some people say 1/8 of an inch, but that's definitely wider than 1/8 of an inch. We got wires touching the cabinet cover. We got our neutrals and grounds are bonded. You're not supposed to bond neutrals and grounds in the second cabinet. The only time that gets bonded is in the primary cabinet. We do not have the bonding location labeled actually for the whole system. We've got neutrals that are double lugged. Those are the white wires. You should not have neutrals that are double lugged. Our main neutral coming in, okay? Now if you don't know that's the main neutral right there, you don't belong in this box. I get that, but it should be wrapped with white tape. It should be wrapped with white tape. And then our white hots over here, they should be wrapped with black tape, and they're not wrapped with black tape. So then we've got a separate ground bus over here, and I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grounds on one lug. No, some cabinets allow 3 grounds. Most cabinets allow 2 grounds. Okay, and no cabinet allows double lug neutrals. So we've got that, and we've got debris inside the cabinet. And these are called cheaters. Okay, call it what you will. Tandem breakers. And I thought I saw another set of them in here. Well, yes, this is a cheater. It's a tandem breaker, and that's a cheater. It's a tandem breaker, and this is a different style. And this is a tandem breaker here. So we've got different styles of tandems, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tandem breakers, 6, 7 tandem breakers. We got all these tandem breakers in here, but I'm looking at the instructions. I'm looking at the instructions in here, and they don't. This cabinet is not rated for 1 tandem breaker, so this cabinet is overstuffed. You need a new electric load center. That's all there is to it. That's what you need. This thing is delivering way more power than it was ever designed to. So what did we learn? We learned that we got gaps. What did we learn? We learned that our bonding location is not labeled. What did we learn? We learned that our bonding wire is not labeled. What did we learn? Our white hots are not labeled. What did we learn? We learned that our neutrals are double lugged. We learned that our neutrals and our grounds share a bus. They're bonded together. We learned that some of our ground wires, we got more than 3 ground wires on one lug. We learned that our wires are touching the cabinet cover. We learned that we got debris inside of the cabinet. Is that what we learned? We learned a lot of stuff. Did we learn anything else? Yes, we did. Over here, this is the circuit breakers. See where it says plugs? That doesn't mean anything to me. Okay? According to Square D, according to the International Residential Code and the International Electrical Code, according to all those people, including Square D, these should be labeled with specific information. And it should be printed. See where it says QO load center cover, catalog number QO2, QOC2 4U. See where it says that? Okay, that's printing. See where it says Square D Company? That's printing. This should all be printed. Now, is that breaker going to work any differently if it was labeled differently? No, it's going to work just the way it always was going to work. You wouldn't know if I hadn't told you. But if an electrician comes in here, he's going to say plugs, plugs, plugs. Which AC? Which AC? It's not very specific. And some of this stuff can't even be read. So our circuit breakers are not printed.